Hello, y'all. I know a lot of people have been talking, but these are just my personal opinions about it as a black person myself. I am not saying only black people are getting targeted, but blacks are one of the many races they disrespect. Let's start the video. Thank you if you do watch, I am just trying to spread awareness. We were extremely ignorant of blackface and did not understand the implications of our actions, they posted. We will be taking time to understand more about our international fans to ensure this never happens again. We hope that you will help to educate us on these and other issues so that we can become better people and better artists. The fact that they even did blackface makes me furious. This happened in 2017. This is not the 1940s, so you should already know not to do it. I am really upset since I think Wausau said something offensive in 2018 or 2019 and everyone just laughed. I was considering standing Mamamoo, but when I found this out I was like, oh hell no, I bet some dumbasses are gonna say, this was in the past, get over it. Why would I don't care if it was in the past, it's still offensive. Credit to Teen Vogue, by the way. Unfortunately, this is not the first time blatant racism has been spotted in K-pop, which has a history of notorious missteps when it comes to race. Over the years, many of K-pop's biggest stars, from CL to Taeyong to Keith Ape, have faced criticism for their tone-deaf, blatantly appropriative actions. And to bring this all back to Mamamoo, one of the group's members, Wausau, came under fire for singing the N-word in her cover of Beyoncé's Irreplaceable just a few weeks ago. Saying the N-word is unacceptable. I don't care who you are, it is absolutely unacceptable. This is honestly just getting annoying. I know it's part of the song, but you could have replaced it with bitch or something. I know a lot of people know what happened with Wendy, but just in case for people who don't know, here's what happened. In March 2018, Red Velvet member Wendy upset fans when she unleashed an exaggerated, cartoonish impression of how American black women are perceived to speak while appearing on a South Korean variety show. The segment, in which Wendy pursed her lips, did a neck roll and exclaimed, "What did you say, girl?" did not go over well, drawing ire on social media. This is Raspberry Confito's fancam, not mine. If I was to talk about every time a K-pop idol was ignorant, this would be a 20-minute video. I was trying to say a few examples, by the way. Now time for my opinions. Let's start off with what I think about each one.
1. Mamamoo doing blackface. I don't really understand why they did it at all. What the fuck? They had no reason to do it. If you can give me a good reason, then I'll give away my YT channel to you. The fact that currently in 2020 they have been ignorant another 2 times after saying quote unquote this will never happen again, like Karen what? I am confusion. And how Wausau has said the N-word in her cover and then she said something like, oh I dance like an African American. The fans and her fellow group mates laughed, which made me even more angry. That's not even funny, not even a little bit. Oh yes, also I forgot to talk about Soyeon from G-Idol. She said that they need to have African drums to keep their sound. Excuse my French, but bitch, what do you mean African drums? Let's move on to 4, since I talked about like 3 things in one which I did not plan on doing. Wendy doing that impression was not that necessary. Also, I watched Red Velvet's live that she did about Oh My Girl and something stuck with me. She said, sometimes I want to believe that Wendy didn't do that, and then I realize I don't know her personally. For all I know, she could be a racist person, but only her friends and family know that. So stop saying your faves wouldn't do something that is ignorant. I was like, oh shit, preach sister, she's very right. Most of us haven't really even talked to them, like had a conversation, so that's why I realized what Wendy did wasn't a mistake or an accident, it was just purely ignorant. Also, we shouldn't have to educate grown people or teenagers. The only people we should educate is little kids like 3 to 5 or something, but people that small shouldn't be allowed in K-pop. So in conclusion, we don't need to educate anybody, they're all old enough to know right from wrong. An older, but classic example of brazen cultural appropriation is girl group T-ara's 2010 release of Ya Ya Ya. The title track offends Native American culture on a multitude of levels. For one, the lyrics feature very little words, in English or Korean, in favor of chants and yells. Stereotypical gestures make up the choreography, including T-ara's members bobbing their hands over their mouths and prancing around an attractive male tied to a pole. Feather headbands, face paint, beaded jewelry, teepees, tribal patterns, it's all there. I am also a little bit of Native American, so I was shocked when I read this, like holy hell, I can't even say how ignorant this is. In the past, CL has also struggled with cultural appropriation claims. In her 2013 single, Baddest Female, she presents herself wearing grills and gold chains. In 2014, the backlash came raining down after her solo track, MTBD, short for Mental Breakdown, was released on 2NE1's Crush album. The track sampled a boy reciting verses from the Quran, which Muslims found very offensive, especially considering music is a point of contention in the religion. I'm sorry, but after hearing this, I have lost all respect for CL. I did respect her as an artist, but now I'm like, hell no. Fancam is by Miss Yun. I didn't even know that Sorn even said this, but here we are. In a now deleted photo, one of the singer's three pals wears a face of a black man with stereotypical, over-exaggerated features. Having seen the responses, Sorn, real name Chanasorn Sajakul, removed the picture but went on to upload a selfie on her Instagram stories, suggesting that everyone needs to chill. The message written across the photo said, "Sometimes some PPL just gotta chill, I'm not stupid." She has now spoken out about the picture, apologizing for being culturally insensitive. Hey everyone, in light of recent events, I sincerely apologize for my actions, she began. Specifically, I am sorry for being culturally insensitive and in no way was I trying to intentionally offend anyone. In hindsight, I am realizing how this photo could have offended others. I am genuinely sorry, and will reflect upon my mistakes. I am not asking for anyone's forgiveness, but I am writing this message to say that I know how much people are hurt by the picture I posted last night. I understand that people are allowed to feel, and I am in no way expecting the people I offended to forgive me. Sorry guys, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again in the future, she added. Sorry for disappointing you, Cheshire. In 2012, Gikwang of K-pop group Beast, B2ST appeared on a variety show where he was dressed in full blackface, including an afro and exaggerated lips, while eating a watermelon, conjuring the racist imagery of the pickaninny, archetype from old American minstrel shows. Oh my Jesus Christ, what in the fuck, I getting so shook by these people, they never fail to surprise me, good or bad. Just to let you guys know, I tried finding as many examples as I could. I am so sorry if I missed some. I really did research. Please don't get mad if I didn't include a few. Overall, I think the one that made me the most annoyed was CL's for sure. I am not trying to hate on anybody, but I really wished she could have done something else instead of grills and shit. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Just to let you know, this is not to hate on any group or bring any group down. I am just showing how sometimes your faves can be ignorant because they are people too. Thank you all for supporting me. See you next time.